Hey, we're here in the Colchester, Vermont area. We're going to hang out for a week to check out the surrounding area. While we're here, we decided to stay at the Lonepine Campground, just at the edge of town. We thought maybe we'd do a drive around, show you what it's like, just in case you're ever in the area and might want to stay here. Let's go take a look. All right, we're going to cruise down here and head into the park. So odds are you're going to come in on Highway 2 when you get to this area. So when you get to Highway 2, watch out for your GPS. You want to turn on Bay Road. One GPS told us to turn on Bay Road, one told us to go on. We went on, that was wrong. We had a heck of a time trying to find a place to turn around. So anyway, Bay Road, don't forget that. Then you're going to drive down here and turn right on Sunset View Road, which is actually the entrance to the campground. Don't forget that, Bay Road, you'll thank me. So as you pull up, it's a little uphill grade right here. You're going to pull off to the right, and you're going to park right here. So if you park on a busy time of day, it can get backed up pretty easy. And then over here to the left is where you're going to go in the office and check in. There's a small store in there with some oddball stuff. Anyway, we're going to go up here and drive past our campsite first. So we came in, turned here. Off to the left, you'll see some restrooms and a laundry. We'll show you that laundry room. All right, here's the laundry. How much is it, Diane? $2 to dry. And $2 to dry, she says. And one out of order. Well, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wash machines. And there's your dryers. Laundry, open 8 to 8. There you go, got a little place to sit down, kick back. No pets allowed. Nice and clean. Restrooms and showers right there as well. Here's some dumpsters off to the left. And there's a big grassy area where kids go play whatever. They were playing soccer and oddball stuff. And here's our site up here on the left hand side. You'll see it's underneath that tree. There is a site right here, number 146. We are directly under that tree, and it's a booger to get satellite. Just keep that in mind. All right, so let's take a real quick look at our site. So as you can tell, plenty of room to park 2 cars. Our site goes way over here to that pedestal, so plenty of room. We could actually add 1 more car here with no trouble at all. Notice the tree, site 147. If you care about your satellite TV or your Starlink, may not be the ideal spot for you. Anyway, thought I'd mention that. Plenty of grass. Something else I want to mention to you is water hose. Make sure you have plenty of water hose with you if you come here, because your spigot is not on your site necessarily. So here is a post with a spigot. As you can see, this takes care of at least 4 sites. And here's where we had to put our filter, and we used almost all the hose we had to get to that spot to have water. And there you go. And if we didn't use that one for water, the next closest one would have been over there behind that 5th wheel. And as you can tell now, all 4 spots are being taken, and actually a splitter on that one, so not ideal. Septic, depending on where your septic is on your coach. For us, it took us 2 sections to get to our sewer. Not a big deal. We carry plenty of sewer hose with us, just so you know. It does have cable hookup here. I'm not sure if it works. I have seen people hooked up to it, but we have not. We don't use cable, so can't tell you about that. That gives you an idea of our site. We're in site number 147. Now, this video is being done on a Sunday afternoon. Over the weekend, every single site in this park was full. No empty sites. And every site seemed to have 2 or 3 cars. This place was packed. And I'll go on record and say we've been on the road for 10 years. Now this section over here, let me cut in real quick. As we go this way, I think this is more seasonal stuff, right? There's some small, tiny homes. You can tell that people set up here for longer term. I bet these people are annuals or at least seasonals. But look at that. I mean, there are some nice spots, but I'm thinking they are not your weekly or nightly stays at all. Anyway, I was going to go back to what I said. I'll go on the record and say that 10 years on the road, and we had the worst campground etiquette of any place we've ever stayed. We had more people cutting through our site than any place we've ever stayed. It was just crazy to me. So you can tell this whole section over here, you can look down that road, that is all annuals or seasonals for certain. So we're not going to spend a lot of time over here. I'm going to turn here and take you back. There's a couple of tennis courts back over here. We'll show you that. There are just too many annual and full-time sites here to really spend much time driving around showing you, because I really think most of you that are watching this are looking for a place to stay for a week at a time. Now there's a tennis court. I don't think anybody uses it. I think they ought to just turn into a couple pickleball courts. Maybe they get more action. And then back over here is RV storage. But we're going to turn around. I'm sure you don't want to see an RV storage lot. We'll zip on out of here. All right, we're going to run. This is a perimeter road, so if you come in at the entrance and check in and turn to the right instead of going up through the middle like we did, this would be this road right here. You'd end up back here. So we're going to show you these sites. Hopefully the sun is not interfering with this video, but you can tell that these are probably more permanent sites. These even back up on gravel to where everything else we're staying at, you back up onto grass. We came in after a couple of rainy days, and we left some marks in the ground. We're very heavy, but we didn't sink, so it seemed to drain pretty well and stay relatively dry. But you can tell there's a lot of cars here at those RV sites. So again, I'm guessing they are permanents or seasonals. All right, so here we go. There's a little putt-putt golf over here. It's not much to talk about though. All right, again, so right over there, that's us in the Majestic. You see it's underneath that tree, gives you an idea where we are again. And this is the perimeter road. Now this area over here looks like it's probably going to be more of the 1 week stays, nightly stays, kind of like where we're staying. Good side sites. And they're not huge. We've certainly had bigger sites, but not bad. And back, now we're on the very back row over here. So if we turned right here, we would go back down in front of our site. That gives you an idea where we are. And this is that back row. But look at that. I mean, that's nice. These people that are here, they want to be here long term. They got a nice, it's like a 2 elevation yard. Have nice backyards. But look at the cars. I mean, there are people. There are people. Diane and I were talking last night, And we both said that in 10 years on the road, this is probably the busiest campground we have ever stayed at. Again, we're talking about over the weekend. But this is a Sunday where most people typically leave, and check it out. You can tell right there that there are certainly some permanent people here. And we're not saying that in a bad way. I mean, that's great for people that want to or need to be stationary. It's all good. We don't come to places for the campground. We come to places for the destination. What there is to offer in the area. That's all we care about. But look, here you go. It gives you an idea. Again, you're not going to come here and stay for a week and get put over here. I'm almost certain you are not going to come over here and be put in these spots. So you probably have already clicked the button and moved on to a different video thinking, yeah, it's not going to be a weekly stay or a nightly stay place. I don't blame you. But hey, if you are still here watching, how about a thumbs up? Leave a comment down below. What do you think about parks like this? Is this anything you want to stay at? I'm just curious. Well, I'm going to take you up to one other area. Now, this is an area for smaller rigs and tent campers. And this is up in a totally different section than what we are staying in. Let's go take a look. Also, one of the pools is over here. All right, so here we are at the check-in, right here. That's the office. Over to the left, that's a pool. That pool is busy. I'm not even going to aim over there because I don't know what YouTube and kids and all that kind of thing, but this place, that pool has been packed with people from morning until night. So we probably will not get a video of that. And there is another section over by us that there are 2 more pools, and the same thing goes. Every time I've gone over by that, I'll stop here. Now, this is the tent section. Off here to the right is tents, and over here to the left are for smaller rigs. So Class C's, some smaller trailers. And again, off the right is the tent section. So if you're a tent camper, you're into the smaller trailers, there you go. And then there's another play area for the youngsters. And there's another laundry room and bathroom and showers. And there's a dump station straight ahead. I'm pretty sure for as busy as this park is during our stay, I will not be going into the bathrooms and trying to get a video of those to show you. I'm pretty sure that most of the time we go up there, it's just going to be people, so we're going to avoid that. There you go. Now we're going to come back. That was just a loop, or kind of a double loop. So straight ahead up there beyond those trees is that swimming pool we went by. So once again, we'll just kind of cut out right here and not video that. All right, we're beyond the pool now, so we'll start videoing again. Let's run up and see if we can check out the other 2 pools and see what that looks like. It's at 4:30 in the afternoon. We're shooting this video here on Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be packed with people, but we'll try and drive by and get an idea. And you probably recognize this. That's us right there under the tree. Our 2 bikes are out. We're getting ready to go off on a bike ride tomorrow. We've enjoyed the area. There's a bike ride we're going to do. We're going to take the bikes on a ferry, head out to an island. People are checking out. It's 4:30 in the afternoon and people are still leaving. I don't know They just paid extra money to check out late. I have not been in that building, but again, I don't know that we're going to be able to. All right, here we go. Here's one of the two pools. We'll get you up here and get a look at it. I take you inside to look, but the gate is chained shut. Probably the only reason we caught it without people in it, actually. It's full every single day from open to close. And then back behind it, you have an area here you can sit and have a gathering. You can see all the rolled up doors. They probably use this for events. See if you can see inside here. Yeah, not really. It's all full of tables. And then there's a second pool that I think it looks a little bit smaller than this one from what I can tell, but again, we haven't really been by it because it's just been jam-packed with kids, and we try to avoid any videos putting kids in them. Alright, here's the front end of the building here. Looks like a couple windows open up. They must serve a little food there possibly. You got some barbecues out front. Pop machine. There you go. And a big playground area for the kids. Alright, well hopefully you enjoyed that little drive around. So if you're like us and you just want to come to an area because you want to see what's in the area, then this might be a good place to base from. If you're looking for a spot to come and kick back and relax, I probably would not recommend this for that. If you do come here and you care about your satellite TV and stuff like that, then I would also make sure you mention that when you're making reservations, because there are plenty of trees that would interrupt all that. The other thing to keep in mind, if you're a Verizon user, horrible Verizon service. Very slow, usable, but very slow. If you're going to stream TV and stuff, don't count on it. If you're a Starlink person, same thing. Make sure you ask for a satellite-friendly spot, because like in a spot where we are, you're not going to get Starlink from our spot. And those of you who want to take your Starlink and set it out in the yard, keep in mind, a lot of people, and they are not necessarily very campground etiquette oriented here. We had more people walk through our site in this campground than any campground we've been in the last 10 years, and that's not enforced. So take that for what it's worth. Anyway, as far as a place to base to see the area, that's just fine for us. I probably didn't mention this before, but out behind us, I don't think you can hear it because I actually have the microphone on, but beyond those trees is a freeway, and at the entrance of the park where I was shooting the intro, that is a very busy road, which you will probably use a lot too to avoid that freeway. But it took me about 10 tries to shoot that intro. I wish I would have had the microphone with me so I could have done it without fighting all that traffic. I was getting frustrated, but we got through it. Anyway, there you go. Not our kind of campground, but again, we are destination seekers, not campground seekers. So take it for what it's worth. Just try and share it with you. Hey, if you enjoy our campground reviews or hiking reviews or product reviews, anything at all, we really would appreciate a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. We have a lot more coming. We really would appreciate it. So anyway, as always, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.